Hey, what's up you guys, DJMama here, and first of all, I'd like to thank you all for getting me to 200 subscribers. You'll love to see it. And just while we're going to 200 subscribers, we're doing another Banlist type of video, because my last one went, well, it almost reached 200 watches, but got literal interaction in regards to my prediction or my choices in the ban list, or what's kind of come up in the ban list. So I decided let's see what everybody else's opinions on what's going to get hit on the ban list is going to happen. This is taken from YGOAnon. They made there was a Twitter post of like whatever like people's wish lists or predictions for the ban list, and 78 comments, 2 quote retweets, and we'll see what everybody thinks. So of course we got to start with the bans. Let's start the extra deck first. Chaos Ruler. Generic rank 8 that excavates 5. It basically mills because it sends like all the cards to graveyard. Very it's a card for sure. Not only does it mill 5 and add that one of the excavated light or dark monsters to your hand, you can summon it again if it hits the graveyard, but it banishes it when it leaves the field. But if you make a rank 8 with this after using that effect, it just goes back to the graveyard. And you can only use each effect once per turn, but it's still gonna come back next turn. And yeah, I get it. It is a very powerful generic rank 8, and generic rank 8s are crazy. Toad. People still say yeah, Toad is probably gonna get hit. Omni Negate. That's very accessible for Sprite because they're aquas, so you know. Toad's gonna get probably hit soon. Abyss Dweller was an interesting pick for the generic rank 4 slot. It is a one-sided, no effects in the graveyard, which is very powerful. And I'm not gonna lie, it seems like a good hit, but I don't know. I wouldn't feel right if we hit Abyss Dweller. I wouldn't feel right. Anyway, Hulk, yeah. Just keep in mind, if this is banned, the next few are included in the limits, and semi-limits are going to be choices. They said Hulk, yeah. Dagda. People are still saying Hulk or, not Hulk or Dagda, Scythe or Dagda. One of the posts said literally both of them should get hit. I don't want to deal with either of them. Don't you summon Moraltac, don't you get Lancia, Bagaltac, no, don't get any of them. With Dagda. I don't know, man. Curious seeing a lot of play because of the Danger Tier deck. Remember, these are not my opinions. These are somebody else. This is many people's opinions of what should get hit and what should, when their wish list of getting hits. Curious, you know, very powerful card. A foolish on-link summon, and if it's sent to graveyard, you send 3 cards from your. It mills you 3. If it's sent from. Oh, if a card is sent from deck to graveyard by an effect, send mill 3. Very good. Really good card. I don't really know if it's going to get hit. We'll see, though. Bans. They said ban hand traps. I know, there's probably more meme tweet saying to ban hand traps, but you know, there's more than a few that say ban hand traps, and I'm just going to have Ash here for the myriad of hand traps because this is the main one. Even though Ash is not that great right now in TCG format. Remember, this is also the upcoming TCG ban list. Should have said that at the beginning. Adventurer, Enchantress. I don't know. People, I don't think Brave anymore, so that's Adventurer. Yeah. And the flu hit, Barrier of the Storm Winds. Storm Winds, yeah. I mean, it is searchable in the Flunderies archetype, but they can play the other statues because they don't special summon at all. This one was just searchable, so they can play any of the other statues and be just fine. So Stormwind's probably an obvious hit because now we got Megaton reprints of all the Flunder cards, especially a Prismatic for map, so I think Stormwinds is actually going to take the hit. So, sad enough. Fairy Tail Snow. Makes sense. Scythe. Yeah, Instant Fusion. Some people did say Instant Fusion too. Super Poly. They're sad they can't respond. And Garua and Muddy Mudragon. They're playing both. So I guess Super Poly. Yeah, well, it is at 3. E-Telly. I guess they don't want to deal with, you know, Punk. Is what it is. Sorry to all the rogue decks that play E-Telly. Called by, yeah. And then these are like, I think, not predictions. They're like, they're wish list hits. Anti-Spell. If you squint really hard, Anti-Spell might look like IO. Rivalry and Gozen. If your deck can play it, you might as well play it. I think Rivalry has been seen. These two have both seen play, but yeah. I think Rivalry has seen a little bit more play than Gozen. And then Tikaboo. I don't know why Tikaboo's ultra compared to the other floodgates, but yeah, Tikaboo. So those are the bans, and there are a few that I don't think will get hit. Hand Traps, Enchantress, the right stuff, Curious, Chaos Ruler, and Abyss Dweller. I can see maybe Chaos Ruler getting hit, but not anytime soon. Maybe. Abyss Dweller. I wouldn't be right. I wouldn't feel right if we hit Abyss Dweller, but I get it. Whatever. Anyway, that's about it. Those are the bans, and we'll go on to the limits. This is where it gets a little. Oh, right. I forgot one thing with the bans. I forgot because you can't make this. You can't like put it in. Sorry. Obviously. Oh god. Obviously everybody said Mystic Mine. Everybody wants a Mystic Mine banned, and yeah, it's not in here because you can't actually put it in a deck. So if there's some I forget, whatever. This is, yeah, ban Mystic Mine. Yeah. And when people said ban Mystic Mine, there's another choice they made that was probably not a good idea, but Mystic Mine. Alright, next to the limits. Alright, hold on one moment, because before we go over this, we're gonna put this on there for a minute, the ban cards, and we're gonna go over some of the things people said to unlimit, so, or not, this to put to 1. Let's start with the extra deck, Colossus. If they unban Colossus, I think they have to hit a card like Nemesis Keystone, who is a free Thunder Dragon Colossus. But yeah, Denlong. Sure. If that's what you want to do to get Sword Soul more playability. Toad. Some people said Toad to 1. I'm like, that doesn't solve the problem of Sprite having an Omnigate. Oh, they have 1 Omnigate. It's fine. No, dude. I think they only play 1. And even if they play 1, they still have the 1 in the 1 Omni-Negate available to them, because it's super easy to make Toad in that deck. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, Toad I think is going to get banned, not limited, but people said Toad to 1 would be fine, and I don't think that's going to be fine. Zen maybe. Wind-Up Carrier Zen maybe, very powerful card. I think it would definitely see play if it got put to 1, but maybe... maybe it could go to 1. Trident. Let's not put Trident to 1. Let's not. Yeah. Like, people saying it like Zeus is the problem compared to Trident, but... Trident's a little too much. I'd rather see Barrage put to more than 1 copy than Trident. I think Barrage is banned, actually. Oh well. Next up, Electromite. No, let's not. I know Panda's getting like their structure deck with the new True Dracos, but who cares? Keep Electromite banned. Yeah, Beyond the Pendulum. You don't need both. I'm sorry, I'm a Pend hater, so nah, let's not get Electromite back to anything but 0. Union Carrier. No, what are you guys doing? What do you mean Union Carrier? You want to ban Destruction Sword again? Do you want to ban Destruction Sword again? We're not gonna have Union Carrier back. Let's see. What else? There were some other ban cards that they said should come back. Monkey Board's already at 1. People said Plush Fire back to 1. No. What do you mean plush fire? Excuse me? Yada. No, we're talking about Yada in the other section. Glow up bulb. So if Halka Fibrex gets banned glow up bulb, they say the tuners can come back like glow up bulb. I'm like, that's a little too. I'm about to just like Steam the Cloak. I guess Steam the Cloak, O-Lion, and Gub can come back, but I don't know about that one, my friend. No one. Someone told me Dark Matter Dragon can come back. I'm like, it was a one person, but I had to put it because this is a no. Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon? No, this card cannot back. Even with the release of the more Galaxy Eyes support, this card cannot come back. No one talked about those. Someone talked about LP. Nah. I think I could have put Nightmare Goblin because no one's U-linking at all. No one's really making U-link boards, so maybe I'll vouch for Goblin. Goblin could maybe come back. Change of Hearts for later. It's already at 1 in the format. These cards, no. Oh, Judgment. People say we can bring Judgment back to 1. Possibly? I don't know. Sublex seem slow for this new format, so maybe we can experiment with Judgment back to 1. I can see it. Why is set rotation banned here? What? We're talking about Time Seal on not the limited section. No, none of those else. Alright, moving on to the main deck. Deep Sea Diva. People said Diva might get hit. Slot Frog. These two are gonna being hit for sprite reasons. People said Maxi to 1. No, we can't have Maxi in any capacity. No, thank you. Mega Phantom Beast O-Lion. Like we were talking about, that if Hulk is banned, we can bring back all the tuners that were hit because of Hulk. I don't think so. Water Enchantress, the adventurous stuff, right and Enchantress to 1. People were saying people want different things with Adventurer and / Brave. It's weird. Harp. I mean, I guess Orchid. I think Orcus can come back, but we'll see. One Harp horror shouldn't ruin the meta. The Dangers, Nessie and Mothman said they put to 1. People don't like Mally for some reason, so they put Mally to 1, which would literally kill the card. But I'm like, damn, what you call it getting Mally? Don't worry, we'll talk more about him in the future, in the semi section or unlimited section. Shifter. People want Shifter limited, but I don't think Shifter is getting limited with a reprint in the Megaton. So unfortunately, I don't think Shifter is getting hit. Someone said the Tenyis, the Shuda, and a Shuna, the light and dark one. I mean, I get it. You don't like Sword Soul. I don't know what you want, but I think, yeah, these cards are kind of very, very, very strong at the moment. Yeah. Masterpiece. This is not the Masterpiece we're talking about. We're talking about the true Draco Slaying King, the one that's unaffected by what you tribute him for. I don't want to see Masterpiece back. I really don't. I have bad memories. No thank you. Block Dragon. We can't have this card back. I don't know why they were suggesting Block Dragon back. People said Foxy Tune. I guess the Punk Engine is still kind of new, but it's not newer than Sprite or Tier. But I think the E-Telly hit would probably be enough to hit Punks. Also, E-Telly to 1. People said it's banned to 1. They don't know what they want with this damn card. Grass. Someone said Grass. I'm like, what? Why would you want Grass back? And that card's crazy. Grass. Someone said Pot of E. I'm like, Extra? Why Extrab? I don't know what you... What? Why Extrab? Because you saw it in Mine List? I don't know, man. Super Poly to 1. You know, crazy. If Mine does not get hit, they want Demise the Land to get hit, I guess. And then Branded Fusion. This is supposed to be Branded Fusion. I couldn't find it in the text, but whatever. This is supposed to be Branded Fusion, not Branded Opening. But I guess. I'm tired of Masquerade. But yeah, Branded. What else am I missing? People said Plush Fire should be put to 1, but no. Yeah, there's the Penned effect, or the monster effect is not once per turn. So even when you come back with a once per turn on the monster effect, because This card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect. It's any card effect, doesn't have to be your opponent's. Special summon a Perform Mage from deck. Not once per turn. I don't think we'd have that back. People said, you know, Branded Fusion, Solar Shipment, Dark Matter. They put Mystic Mind to 1. I'm like, that'll save everything. We put Mystic Mind to 1. No. People also said, where are you at? I know you're here. Magic Spectre Kieran. I mean, I don't know. I guess you can put Magic Spectre Kieran to 1. I don't know what it will do for the deck, but it's whatever. I wonder, is Brilliant Fusion here? Oh, it's not. Huh. I thought Brilliant Fusion was banned here. Hold on. Let's just Okay. And let's look up Brilliant, because I didn't realize, I thought it was still in the ban section. My bad. So I'll just add this card in. So, not you. No one's talking about Lady Brilliant. Brilliant Fusion. So Brilliant Fusion is a card. I don't know if it can come back to 1. It's super good. A foolish. It's a foolish. It's a, you know, an extra body and an extra normal summon for free, as long as you play a Garnet. So I don't know. Brilliant Fusion seems a little too good still. I know it's not searchable. You can't even, like, you can't Verte for it, obviously. You can play the Orphoscorpio stuff, but I don't know about that one. But yeah, there's Brilliant Fusion. That's what they said we should limit. So crazy. And then let's go to the whatever saver. Okay. Let's go back and we'll go to semi. So these are semis and to 3s. So let's start with the only extra deck monster. People said Beatrice to 2 or 3. I think someone said it at least. So Beatrice, I mean, yeah, sure. Just a good card, Beatrice. Let's move on. Someone said Quick Fix to 2, which would be, I guess, alright for spirals. They're 1-for-1 targets back. Drone's still at 1, I think. So, I think, yeah, sure. Give us Quick Fix, not to 1. Genix Ally Birdman? I don't know. Would this even do anything if it came back to 2 or 3? I don't think so, so why not? Lunalight Tiger's at 1 into TCG, so bringing it to 2 or 3 could be fine. We don't have Azathoth, so I don't know. Gazelle to 2 or 3? I don't know. Salamangrade's really good at the moment at Rogue. It's a really, really good Rogue deck. It might be even tier 2. But if it had 3 Gazelle, that'd be crazy. Serpent Endymion is still at 1 in TCG, so I guess we can bring it off the list now. I think this is the easier to unhit for True Draco. This isn't even a True Draco, this is Endymion stuff. Anyway, people want Right and Enchantress to 2. The Adventurer line making it to every part of the ban list for everybody else, so why not? Infernity Archfiend. They're saying Infernity Archfiend to 3, and I can't say no. I think Archfiend to 3 is fine. As long as we have 1 launcher, it's fine. Yada Garasu, not this Yada. I just don't want to put Yada up, because it would be a lot of work. So Yada Garasu to 2 was fine. Mali to 3. People love malicious, so I guess sure. Dynamite Knight to 3. Super Poly to 2, I think was the hit. Sure, whatever. Someone said DeFi to like 3. I'm like, I don't know about that one, Chief. 3 DeFi is a little scary, not gonna lie. Light Stage to 2. I think it's at 2 right now, actually. So freeing Light Stage, sure, why not? That's we talked about. Nadir Servant is currently at like 2 in the TCG, so we can unhit Nadir Servant because Invoked is not getting any play. It's just power crept out of everything from branded format, and that now Sprite and Tier. There's no way. Fusion Destiny to 3. Since Verte's banned, we can have 3 Fusion Destiny because why not? Sekka's Light to 2 or 3 could be interesting, but I don't know about that one. Monster Mash decks. Actually, I don't. Maybe this card can come back. I don't think Monster Mash decks are better than Sprite or Tier. Whatever. Pot of Desires to 2. Is that 2? People said release Pot of Desires. Sure, why not? We'll talk about these 2 later. Tempest. Sure. Why not? Draco Face Off to 2 or 3. I don't care. I don't really care. Alright. Now we can talk about if Mystic Mine is banned, people want, when Mystic Mine is banned, they want Metaverse and Terraforming at more than 2 or 3 copies. So it'd be insane if we had 2 or 3 Metaverse or Terraforming, because a lot of decks have a really good field spell, and having access to copies 4 and 5, that's insane. Or maybe 4, 5, 6, 7. And having multiples of these is not good because they're not once per turns. At least Terraforming, you wouldn't like Terraforming into another thing. But I don't know. We should still only have 1 Terraforming and 1 Metaverse, even if Mystic Mine is banned. So I don't know. Let's keep Terraforming to 1, and Metaverse can probably stay at 1 as well, even with Mystic Mine banned. So yeah, that is what people's predictions, wish lists for the next ban list are, and for what is it, September 2022? Yep. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll be sure to timestamp this one in a bit. Oh, sorry, I almost missed some things. So, last few things we'll go over because people want chaos, I guess. People said monkey board, since that 1 they can put it to 2. There's Yada. We can talk about Yada at multiple copies, which is fine. People said change of heart to 2 or to 3, but no thank you. I would rather not play with 3 or multiple change of hearts. Let's not do this, please. Don't take my monster. I worked so hard for it. And time seal the multiple copies, sure, why not? And that is about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hope this one gets a little more engagement, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.